It's time to go from Gateway. World Wide Technology Raceway is green. Rasmussen has the early jump. Siegel looking into the inside, trying to keep his championship hopes alive. Siegel, McElray side by side. McElray's gonna nose in front.
Looked like Matty Brabham 3 wide on the high side, coming through too, trying to take advantage of that early speed. His experience, he won here last year. He knows what it takes. Those entrant point qualifying means he starts a little further back.
Brabham was one of those desperately hoping there would be a chance to qualify. But instead, he has to start on entrant points further back. Here's James Rowe in that blue and white Top Con car, trying to get around Siegel. And Daniel Frost is going to swing around the outside. Can Frost pick up 2 and 1? Clear.
Going 3 wide, clear-ish on all of that. Nolan Siegel stuck in the middle between 1 and 2. Got a little squeezed by James Rowe going in there. Now down into 3 and 4. Louis Foster gets his nose almost taken off by Jacob Abel.
But Matthew Brabham is still coming. 6 in the first couple of laps. Now he's working on James Rowe on that Juncos Hollinger car. That's why Ricardo Juncos brought him in. Let's show everyone what Brabham could do. Last year's winner, let's see what the team can do. Brabham trying to pick up another spot.
And this is the time of the race you can run that high line. Those Firestones aren't throwing off those marbles yet. You get outside that groove later in the race and it'll put you right in the wall. Matthew Brabham knows he can do it early on, take advantage, go forward. It only gets harder to pass the more things settle into a rhythm.
James Rowe has held him off for now in 4th. And then Daniel Frost, also a big mover. He has moved up so far 5 positions. That's him in the orange and white car.
That's experience and confidence. He knew the car was underneath him. He knew he could put it 2.5, 3 lanes high. The grip would be there. He could carry that momentum all the way around the outside and move forward those 5 spots. It looks like Matthew Brabham's lost a little bit of his momentum. Maybe that car was really good off the jump. It's not looking quite as consistent or as quick 5 laps into this race.
He does have the fastest lap of the race by about a half a tenth on Rasmussen. Foster is right behind there as well.
And Hunter McElray, as the Rookie of the Year last year, really hoped to come in this year, dominate, put his stamp on this championship. And it kind of went off track earlier in the year. It's hard to get that positive momentum, but he's really started to find his feet in the second half of the season, getting that win coming out of the Brickyard weekend, the Indianapolis road course, move it up to 2nd in the points, and now he's just trying to take as many points out of Christian Rasmussen. Rasmussen going high. It will great hands, Christian Rasmussen, but here comes Hunter McElray with the big momentum shift. It'll take 3 or 4 laps for those marbles to clean off of the 6 cars' tires, and Hunter McElray goes to the lead.
And remember, Jamie Chadwick is McElray's teammate. It helps out there by making it difficult for Rasmussen to get by. She very much had that right. Still on the lead lap. I don't imagine Rasmussen feels too good about it, and now he's in danger of losing a spot to the charging Daniel Frost.
Don't forget, Daniel Frost is Christian Rasmussen's teammate, so it has to be clean. But the point shift now, with Hunter McElray out front, it's a 25-point lead for Rasmussen instead of 46 points.
And now Frost is going to try to go around the high side. They are side by side, hooked up. Rasmussen hangs on to 2nd for the moment.
Take care of our tires. Long race ahead.
Everyone's talking about tires. I'd be more worried about taking care of the car and making sure it's in one piece. That was awfully close between Daniel Frost and Christian Rasmussen.
So let's see how the lead changed just a moment ago as Rasmussen was trying to clear lap traffic, and then there was another car of Rasmus Lind up in front, and that's what slowed his momentum.
That's what happens.
Yes.
Yep. Jamie Chadwick, as Rasmus Lind comes down just to take his normal line, gets on dirty air, gets on the front wing of Jamie Chadwick. The nose takes off. Christian Rasmussen, one incredible job to keep it off the wall. Watch how busy his hands are. You can see those white gloves. 3, 4 hacks at it.
Wow.
Slides right up along the wall.
So that's nothing out of bounds at all for Jamie Chadwick. She was...
That's short track racing.
Yeah.
That happens. And without her being stacked right up behind Rasmus Lind, you saw Hunter McElray work his way past Christian Rasmussen and Daniel Frost, the 3 podium cars at the moment, clear that 28 Andretti DHL of Jamie Chadwick. Oh, Daniel Frost, big wiggle in the middle of 1 and 2. These guys have their hands full tonight.
Daniel Frost has moved up from the start. He got them almost all in the first few laps. He's moved up 4 positions, running in 3rd right now. So Frost won the season opener this season, and he was one of those, I think, came in like a Hunter McElroy, like Rasmussen, maybe like a couple of others, thinking championship. Unfortunately, it has not gone as well for him this season, as there's still more traffic to deal with here for Rasmussen, and Rasmussen has gotten back around Hunter McElroy using Rasmus Lind as a pick.
So just as Hunter McElroy used the Rasmus Lind, Jamie Chadwick momentum shift as a pick to take the lead, Christian Rasmussen repays the favor, goes around the outside of the 27 Andretti car and back into the lead.
Frost trying to work on a spot as well. Abel hoping to come through, and then Siegel almost had to lock up, almost got into the back of Abel, and that's going to allow an opportunity for Brabham in that green and black car to go against another green and black car. It's Brabham on the low side. Back up front, this is 2, 3, 4 right here because Rasmussen has about a 7-car length gap.
It was exactly what Christian Rasmussen needed to do on that restart. Leap away from Hunter McElroy. Hunter McElroy's got his mirrors full of Daniel Frost. Daniel Frost, his mirrors full of Louis Foster down into turn 1.
And there are teams interested in Christian Rasmussen, who's won a USF 2000 championship, who's won a USF Pro 2000 championship, and has a chance to get an Indy Next by Firestone title this year. He's less than 2 laps away from win number 4 of the season. Rasmussen sees the white flag, 1.25 miles to go.
White flag here, white flag.
He had his hands full on the white flag lap at Iowa, but he's got almost a 2-second lead over Louis Foster in 2nd. Just runs clean through 3 and 4 and brings it home for another victory.
Traffic put it in doubt for a bit, lost the lead, gathered it back up. A late race caution, restart, no issues. Christian Rasmussen, final corner. Rasmussen, a winner again. Number 4 in 23 and a major step towards IndyCar and a scholarship. Christian Rasmussen wins in St. Louis.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.